Hi guys, Digital Demon here again, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Yes. Ellipses again. Huh? I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Oh, it's me.
Jumping Jehoshaphat's. Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I am not senile yet. I was just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for that girl.
I asked just before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
Right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just, I need more time to think about it, my boy.
Ellipses. He does seem troubled about something. I'm starting to get a feeling I know what it is. Mr. White. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
What is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... probably the photo, but... Well, the big painting. Mr. Grossberg, sir. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? The one you said you had no intention of passing with? Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
Ellipses? So, you noticed. I suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected? Connected, you say?
Yes. And I know what it is. He's blackmailing you, clearly. Although I would be tempted to say they're lovers. He's blackmailing you. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail.
Ellipses.
I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Ellipses. Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years?
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of those photographs?
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years. Let's ask about the DL6 incident. What is the DL6 incident? DL6 is nothing more than a sorting code the police gave the case. It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium. Medium? Her name was Misty Fay. Fay? Indeed, it was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
This is what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. The murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case, there's the DL6 incident.
But why are you being blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. It was an embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about this and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
Ellipses. I see.
Ellipses. White controls the law of this country as he seems fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Right, well that's where we're going to next. To the office. I knew we went back to the office at some point. It's funny, looking at this room it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Mr. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Right, I think it's over here. All the cases the chief ever worked on are filed here. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Which file should I look at? Well, we're clearly going for White, aren't we? T-U... I know, W. White. Ellipses? Exclamation mark! The entire W section is missing. Was it taken? Okay, let's have a look at the others then, just while we're here. They're in alphabetical order. Which one should we look at? We'll look at J to S. Let's see, J through S. Nothing much in here. Maybe I'll just skim some of these. Yep, let's skim. Well, no harm in flipping through a bit, I guess. The biggest part's here at the end, S. Suicide. Ew. She has a collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen, ellipses. Ellipses! There's writing on most of these in pencil. White. This is Mia's handwriting. Wait, I get it. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. White drove them all to... Ellipses? I can use these newspaper clippings. Let's find the most disturbing one. Newspaper clipping added to the court record. It's just for good measure. Let's have a look at A. Shall I check once more? Check on. Top one, obviously. Let's see if there's a record in this file that catches my eye. A, B, F, Misty Fay. That's Maya's mother. Should I take a look? Yeah, why not? I have tarnished the Fey name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself in this way. Using ESP that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of 2 men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold the information to the press. This parasite, who makes his fortune on threats and coercion, his name is... record stops there. Ellipses. So, me and you, Grossberg. Yeah, right, okay. Move, and where do we want to go now? Do we want to confront him? I think we're done at the others' places, so
Well, aren't you persistent?
Sorry, but there's something I have to ask you.
Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated that thick skull. Stop bothering me. If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear?
Transparent. Anything new to talk about? Lots of new things to talk about. This May. I think we're past needing to talk about Miss April May. I've got to put this guy on the spot and quick.
What's the matter? You seem distressed.
That murder? This guy is a pro at pulling the wool over people's eyes. I've got to put him on the spot and quick.
Stop that! Your hot gaze is giving me goosebumps.
There's no point asking someone this crooked a straight question. I need some evidence that I can use as ammo.
What's wrong? Is something stuck in my face? Why, yes, there's my eyes, my nose, and my mouth. But of course, I jest. You need not restrain your mirth, my friend. It is okay to indulge my cosmopolitan sense of humor. I will not think less of you.
I sound like everyone's impression of Markiplier ever when I do him. Okay, newspaper. This is the only clue that Mia left me. I better make this one count. Well, it's a bad idea without making a copy first, but hey ho. Mr. White, see this? This is an article describing the suicide of a politician.
Ellipses.
He was embezzling secret government funds. Then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life.
And this concerns me how?
I found this article in Mia's office.
Miss Mia!
She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labelled with a single word. White.
Ellipses.
Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician.
You blackmailed him.
You were blackmailing him.
Blackmail?
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all of the suicide cases that Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong. What is it that you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia.
Beep.
Secretary's office. Hello?
Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Yes, sir. I'll send someone right away.
Wait a second, Mr. White. You're right. We should be looking for the killer, and it's you! You're absolutely right. I should be looking for the killer now. And actually, I've done better. I've found him. He's sitting right in front of me.
Just what are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then Mia was murdered and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So, the culprit would be... Ellipses. Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Ellipses. Beep.
Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort from Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
Of course, sir. One moment, please. Ellipses. White? That you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I have changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quite, Jude. I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, one other thing. Send the police over right away. The man standing right in front of me. He looks dazed and could be violent.
What man?
Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man. What?
Mr. White, this isn't another one of those...
Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police. Now. Beep. Ellipses. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer. As was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you and you will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends at the local Lawyers Association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts, Harry Butts. Right, actually. Phoenix Wright. And my friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Oh, sorry, pal. Buzz was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe. I present you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. Well, what? Take this despicable human being into custody. Ellipses. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. September 8th, 3:37 PM, Detention Centre, Visitors Room. I can't believe it's only been a day since my first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Ellipses? Wright? Mr. Wright? Oh, Maya. Great, I let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Ha! Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what happened to Maya. Ellipses. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother? My sister? And now you? This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... Not defend me in court. Cheer me on in court. Well, you could cheer for me in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. Alright, leave it to me. Huh? I better go and get a uniform and some pom-poms. Ellipses. Wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No way! No, really, I was kidding. But thanks, it's good to know that you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I've got to give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Then come to the court tomorrow. Okay, I'll be there. I'll show them a thing or two. It's the beginning of a new century. Yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, a limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought I would end up in the defendant's chair myself. Tomorrow, the true culprit will appear as a witness. This is it. It's me or him. To be continued. Right guys, that brings the end of this episode. Yes, I'll save in a second. I am the Digital Demon. This is Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you later. Bye!